I'm Dylan,
And I'm Devin.
and we're
We're
the
the
Plant
plant
Smiths.
myth.
We have got another fantastic, plant tech for you, plant posse here today. Kind of just as a high proof of concept here, we wanted to um, just see if there was a way to manage the board space so that we could still play the adventure engine in this deck. We're still playing around with this, we're testing it, but we just wanted to see if there was if it was feasible, right? Because naturally there are the drawbacks of we lose the ability to normal summon Petal and we lose the ability to normal summon Lone Fire Blossom and use their effects for our gain, but otherwise we have no normal summons in this deck, except for Lokai, which we care about getting out pretty much all of the time, which naturally doesn't have the drawback of water and changes of the temple. This is something that was historically done with Sunavalon Therion, is they would normal summon Lokai, and then they would use the adventure engine to supplement another Omni negate. So we wanted to see if it was possible for us to put out our normal board, but also put out the adventure cards because they take up 2 spots, which is a lot, and that only
Especially
leaves us,
with Rika.
yeah,
Rika
especially
puts
with the
up so many
Rika
bodies.
extenders. So we actually only have like 4 spots in the main monster zone to work with, and you must be thinking that's got to be impossible, and you're wrong. It's completely possible. So we've cut like pretty much just
Yeah,
like
small world.
small world engines, and some other
Small world, Gamma Seal. We all did also take out one princess, one glamour.
and 1 Lily
We'll see.
Borea. We were playing like three Lily Borea builds. We took out Duster to the side here, but this is just, like I said, a proof of concept. The idea behind we've discussed Glamour going to 2 for a while. We still don't think it's like good. I would prefer to play 3 Glamour. For a while, we had theorized that it could go to 2 because it was a card you could get back off of Strenna, but at the same time, it's just such a good card that you want to see 3 of. That, like, why would you ever cut it? We could cut like Attack and put a 3rd copy of Glamour in as well here, but we cut Princess. A lot of builds historically, they played 2 Princess. A lot of older builds of the deck, and then of course we cut the Lily Borea, we cut the Duster here. We're on 1 Rite of Aramis here. You could absolutely tweak these ratios if you wanted to take it to like a local or a regional. We're not sure how it would perform at a regional, but we're testing to see. It could very well perform. But like I said, it's still in the kind of infancy of its testing. The theory is just that the adventure engine's a really good board breaker, and it forces them to respond, or else they get Draco backed, or they get Griffin ridered.
If you look at the 2 glamour though, so there's one specific card in the deck that absolutely screws having 2 glamours. Her name is Dance Pion, or his name, whatever. Dance Pion. It likes to mill glamour. It also it's its favorite card. Likes to hit. She likes to hit glamour.
So
All
here
right,
we
we're
are.
in.
Yep, here we are at that combo. It is Lokai plus the Water Enchantress, obviously a 2-card combo. And because we have no other way of getting the Water Enchantress through, just Water Enchantress, we have to have Water Enchantress, right, to get into the Adventure Engine. So maybe Small World. So we're going to go start with the Water Enchantress here. Grab that Rite of Aramis here. And we're going to activate it to summon that token. And we're going to do our adventure stuff as normal here. Grab that Draco back and get our Wandering Griffin Rider. And the beauty of this combo is, we are now putting a proof board out on 3. So we've summoned this Griffin
3 summons.
And now we are not nibbed. So obviously we're still weak to Droll, but this can protect us from Ash, it can protect us from Imperm, and it can protect us from Nib, which are all very, very strong cards in the format. And it can
If you, if okay, with the Droll part, if you do want to play around Droll, normal summon Lokai, go up into Dryas, search, then activate Water Enchantress, then and then it'd just be a 2.5 card starter, or it'd be a 2.5 card combo, and then you wouldn't have to be Drolled. Your first summon for your first
adds, right?
Yep, Water Enchantress adds. So like your first action with Loci would be normal Loci, go into Dryas search. If you don't get Drolled, then activate Water Enchantress, search Rite of Aramesia, and it would be a 2.5 card combo instead of just a 2-card combo, but you are protected from draw and Lockbird,
Yeah, just
which
to clarify.
feels really good.
So yeah, we would go from here into what would be our normal new line. If you haven't seen our other video on the new combo line, please go and watch that. It's going to show you. We're going to Jasmine, into the Lone Fire, into the Laurel, into the second Jasmine, and then we're going to search 2, and things are going to get very, very weird from here, and very specific. You actually have to do this combo pretty much exactly the way we're showing it to you, or else you will mess up your board space and you will not get the full combo.
Trust me, experience.
We have messed up a lot of times in testing. Historically, myself, total AV. We have messed up a lot in testing, specifically myself here. Some of the placement. We'll talk about it as we get to it. So we go from here. We'll go for the Liboria effect. Search out Arctis Coliseum, grab that Regulus, and then we will go ahead and we'll link it off into the first Melius. Then the second Melius, we have to
stick
here. It can be this EMZ or this EMZ, but it has to be an EMZ instead of the board. And we're going to show you why here.
And the loci has to come back out next to the Melius.
This is the most important part. The loci needs to be next to the Melius because we have to have this link arrow pointing here so we can link summon. So what we're doing here is we're going to activate that Twin Engrave, and we're going to banish the Melius so that we can summon that Jasmine, and then we're going to link summon again into the healer. We're going to get the third search with the adventure stuff on the board. We're going to link all 3 of them together, treating Jasmine as 2 and each body here individually as 1 to summon Bang the Lancer early. Then we're going to go for Mudon. We're going to summon Mudon, search the Concon. Then we're going to summon the Regulus in that center monster zone. We just want to make sure we summon the Regulus before activating Concon's effect.
If you don't know, Concon, the effect of Concon locks you into plants. So does Petals, and so does Snowdrop's effect.
Yeah, we can do Regulus before we summon Mudon, or Mudon before Regulus, but this is the part where we cannot. This is the point of no plant. No non-plants, rather. And then we'll go ahead, we'll set the Glamour, tribute that Mudon, search our 4s, and then they'll come out as natural, Primula, and then Princess, and then we make our Strenna, and then we'll detach for the Lone Fire. We'll use the effect of Snowdrop, tributing and summoning these 2, and you're thinking, how do we activate the effect of Strenna here? Because we've just filled up our monster zones. This is treated as an XC summon. Oh, sorry, this is actually just a special summon from the extra deck, but you're summoning it to the extra monster zone here, right? So you're going to XC summon from your extra deck here, which I obviously can't fucking see because I'm a brain the idiot. And we will special summon the Hyperton to the EMZ, and then we'll tribute the Lone Fire, and then we will search the Mudon for follow-up, and then we'll make a rank 8, and then we'll reborn the Bang Lancer. And our board is Petal Follow-Up, Sheer Drop, Sacred Tree Beast Hyperton, Bang Lancer, Regulus, Adventure, Princess Engrave, and Mudon in hand for follow-up.
We have both Mudon, by the way. Mudon and Dragoback are both board breakers. They're both outs to everything that they can put out.
Indeed.
Not everything, not towers, but.
And then in addition to this, we have 3 blanks in hand because this is a 2-card combo. So we have 3 other potential extenders, hand traps, follow-up. We can just search Griffin Rider again on our turn if our opponent hasn't, outed it, or we haven't used it. So yeah, that's just the combo. We think it could be good. I would say play around with it a little bit here. Obviously, we're still testing it as well. I just wanted to have us make this proof of concept video so you guys can see it, because what we're wanting to do is make these, make some possible deck lists for you guys to play in this kind of brief intermission month for regionals, because when we get that new January ban list, we're going to get hit, but we're not getting that aroma support for another month. It doesn't show up until February 9th.
which
so we have
that's really far away.
that's like a month of regionals that we're missing out on here. So
That is.
this is just another possible way that we could play it in that kind of 1 month intermission. And then naturally when not Photon Hypernova, when Phantom Nightmare comes out, we'll do some aroma combos for you guys here, because it's just the by far and large the most superior way to play the deck going forward. But yeah, this is our Adventure Rikka Sunavalon combo.
Yep. And we're actually going to be releasing our next video sometime this week.
Yeah, we're doing. Devin cooked up a couple of draw lines for you guys here. He's gonna show.
So it'll show how to play through draw without an extender, with an extender, some high risk, some low risk, and then somebody did ask how to play without loci, and with that, some small Rikka lines. So
yeah, we'll give you some beginner Rikka only lines here, so that way you guys who are new to the deck can kind of like learn how to play without loci, because loci isn't the entire purpose of the deck. Obviously, it's very good, but it is not you can definitely play without loci and have some really still pretty strong boards that'll get you through turns. And this deck grinds really well, believe it or not, despite the fact that we just went through our entire extra deck. This deck actually does grind pretty well.
It gives you a whole bunch of tributes, and then you just chip away on damage. And with Petal coming back, Petal essentially just gives you a free tribute every turn, which the entire grind is tribute my opponent's monster, beat in for a little bit of damage, chip my opponent down, beat in for a little bit of damage. So
yeah, and the extra deck in this variant, I almost think you could even justify flexing some other cards in there. Like SP Little Knight is a card that could very justifiably come in, because you've got this extra body floating around in Griffin Rider that's free. And you could have a bunch of other, you could certainly make other options here for your extra deck. But we just, stuck with the same one that we're liking. But yeah, that's it. I mean, that's our combo. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it was educational or informative. We're going to continue, or informative, not informal. We're going to continue to make, plant-related content for the Plant Posse here. And, if you like the video, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you have any ideas, or if, you have any questions. We're happy to share our knowledge. We just are lab rats, and we love to do what we do.
Yep. And if you do need any, help with trying to solve something, and you want to shoot a comment, we can always make a video to try to at least attempt to fix what you guys are running into, the trouble that you guys are running into.
Yeah, that could be fun actually. If you guys have any boards you'd like to see, if you're curious, if there's something we can figure out for you, give us a comment. We'll see if we can't figure it out for you here. We could do some attempt videos or something like that. You guys could see us just actively trying to lab something out, if that's interesting to you.
Yeah, if you guys like watching people attempt. I'm not saying that we're 100% always going to be able to solve the end board, right, or be able to mix archetype. We can attempt that. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, good idea, definitely. I'm digging that. I'm definitely down with it. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. And, have a happy New Year. It's about to be 2024, and we're about to, they're about to take Dryas out back and shoot it.
Oh yeah, it's a sad day for the Sunavalon
community
people.
It's so sad. All right, but yeah, peace.